Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ai Hong, and today is day 3 of my 365 days of a challenge, posting online every day and just chit chat. And also doing this consistently is teaching me stability, steadiness, consistency, showing up for myself every day. So I recorded something earlier and I listened to it and it was too loud. There was bird sounds and I was yelling and it was couldn't hear me. So I'm recording again. I want to first of all just land here today. I was looking forward to talk today and come up online and just show up. Okay, so let's unclench our jaw. And also put your tongue on the rooftop. That's gonna help unclench the jaw. Take a deep breath in. I wanna land to this present moment. And feel your heart space, like bring your attention inside your heart space. Let's do a Kegel or a perineal squeeze if you're a man. Breathe in, curls your toes, feel your feet, and let's come in, landing inside the body. So I want to talk today about who I was yesterday and who I am today and the shift that happened. I am a very emotional being because I'm a water sign, and you will notice that if you're a water sign, water is very emotional, very sensitive, deep, and also feel a lot. And sometimes you maybe perhaps water signs hold on into emotions more. So that's what happens to me. I'm a double Cancer sign, so double emotional, double feeling, double intuition, double sensitive. And it's not a bad thing, because when you learn the power of your emotions, when you learn to actually transmute your emotions, you access more depth. So yesterday I shared about grieving a relationship, the last relationship that I was in. I was short, yet passionate and deep, and there was so much gift in that relationship because it really mirrored back to me, which every relationship does. It mirrors back to you the shadows. So okay, so what I really want to share today is about letting go of the past and what are the stories from the past that you're still holding on to. So I've done so much work on myself, so much meditation, affirmations, journaling, mentorship, programs. I've done so much to try to heal and let go of my past. I've done so much work to try to let go of my past. And I thought I was like, oh, I'm ready for a relationship, which I was ready for a relationship. We do have to let go of the belief that you have to be completely healed to be worthy of love or to be in a relationship, because you can heal within the relationship. So you will know that you're still holding on to the past, or you're still holding on to you're still holding on to a story of the past if you're still talking about it. That's number one. If you're still talking about the past, you're still talking about what happened to you, you are still holding on to your past. You're still holding on to the story of the past. And that means you're still holding a belief that story created unconsciously, probably unconscious, You might think that you are healed from your past. You might think that, oh, I'm not. But if you are still talking about that, the past, and if you still feel a charge when you talk about the past, it's that the wounding around what happened hasn't fully resolved yet. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that you will still hold some limiting beliefs that that story created, even if you think that you healed, because it's subconscious, it's unconscious. But if you're noticing that still talking about the past, notice how you're talking about the past. Notice how you are still talking about a certain story. There's still a charge. Are you still feeling a little bit of upsetness, or still a little charge around this? And sometimes we still talk about the past looking for approval or validation, or what happened, to us, or usually what happened for us. We're looking for approval, we're looking for validation, and because of who you are now, how it shaped us. For me, I was still sharing about the past because it was giving a backstory of why I'm like that right now, who I am today, and why it's important that this person understand what I went through, or the suffering I went through, something like that. But also what I've noticed is that when I didn't know that I was still holding on to the belief that I wasn't loved. Or so yesterday, when I grieved, there was a subconscious belief running, oh, I'm not loved. The person left me. I am abandoned. Again, is there something wrong with me? It's not something that I think of, but it's subconsciously, because I'm still holding onto a story from the past. You will have those beliefs still running without you knowing, oftentimes, when you're ready to enter a new relationship. So for me, it was distrust. I was running on, can I trust? Is it gonna happen again? Is this person, can I trust my close friend? Can I trust this person? Can I trust that I'm not gonna be hurt again? Can I trust that this person is not gonna betray me again? Those old stories are gripping onto you. They don't want to go away because they are afraid. It's your fear. It's your fears still grasping into your reality, into who you are, because they are afraid that you're going to get hurt again. They're afraid that you're going to get betrayed again, that you're going to be abandoned again, that you're going to be lied to again. So this part of you that is wounded is still holding on to, trying to protect you. So whenever you feel so what I meant is that if you're still talking about the past, there's still a little wounded part of you that is still not fully feeling safe, and still holding on to the story around a belief around that story. So if you went through a heartbreak and someone broke up with you, the belief that is creating with this event, the story, is that you are maybe not lovable, something wrong with you, you're not enough, you are someone that people leave, that people abandon, you're maybe expecting that someone will leave you. That's only in the backstory, like in the background, even though that's not what you want. And even though you know your worth, you know you're worthy, you know who you are, you know that you're the prize, you know you're the one, that you know you deserve love. But if you're talking about the story, you're still running a belief that you will be abandoned. You're still running a belief that you will be maybe cheated on, or maybe that you will be disappointed, that you will be ghosted, or you will be betrayed, you know. So whenever, so yeah, you've got your answer. If you, so you have to really drop and stop talking about your past, and really drop the stories, because the stories are still running those beliefs. So whenever you want to, and if you're still talking about the past, still holding on to the stories, still ruminating, still a little bit resentment, you've got to look inward and go and talk to that part of you that feels lack, that feels unresolved, that feels not love, that feels whatever. If you feel, the story that is that, you know, you really go inside and say, hey, you're safe, you're safe, and I will never abandon you. I'm here for you. And so also, you can count on me. I'll never abandon you. I'm here to stay. And you're worthy of the best. But also saying this to yourself, this part of you won't believe it until you actually realize that you're whole. Until you realize who you truly are, that you're whole, there's nothing missing in your life, that you have everything inside of you, there's nothing missing, you're not broken, but there's a part of you that believes that you are broken. So until you reclaim your wholeness, until you feel, and it's gonna take this practice of, in real time, when you talk about the past, you actually choose not to talk about the past, and you choose to feel like this wholeness inside of you, this place inside of you where there's nothing missing, this presence inside of you. There's no lack. It's a question of awareness and consciousness. And the breakup really woke me up to this consciousness of, oh my God, I created this breakup because I was holding on to those stories that made me identify myself with, I'm broken, I might be lied to again, I might be cheated again, I might be abandoned again. I was still identifying myself as that person in relationship. And so relationship does that. It uproot the negativity, it uproot the triggers, it uproot the wounds, because you feel love, you feel safe to be you, and then the negativity comes up. So if you don't look at yourself, if you don't pause and slow down, you might take that part of yourself that is wounded might take over and overwhelm you and make you panic and make you relive the past, relive the old stories, which are not true anymore. They're just running in your system they're triggered to be uprooted. And when what you want to do is love them, be compassionate towards them, and be present, and you want to ask your partner, hey, so if you're in a new relationship, I know this is what I want to do in my next relationship, because I know how to hold myself with someone else. Like I know what I didn't do and I didn't ask for, and I know what this part of me would need is that if some part of me, if there's still some lack or negativity coming up, because relationship does that, we mirror each other. Relationship mirrors each other. Like there's no choice but to have the gift of showing the shadow. So when it comes up, the triggers comes up, the fears comes up, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of being, the fear of like, oh my God, is this gonna happen again? Oh my God, I fear this happening again. You really want to ask, like, hey, when this happened, please hold me. Like, let's co-regulate together. Let's breathe together. Let's allow all this fear coming up and allow it to transmute. And when you're present with those emotions that come up, you breathe with it and you're just present and compassionate, they're gonna just live the rest of their life and wind down. And you just want to tell that part of you that shows up, you're safe, you're held, you're not going anywhere, you're here to stay, you can trust me now. You can allow your younger self, your older, your wounded self, your suffering self, yourself in pain, you can allow her to trust your adult self, your present self, your whole self, your wholeness, your presence, your I am presence, that's your wholeness. So the faster you're aware of this wholeness inside of you, that there's nothing lacking, the faster the healing is gonna happen. So yesterday, that's what I did when I felt the grief, the pain. I really allowed myself to feel it. I really felt the pain of loss, and it's okay. And I whispered to that part of me. I went inside really deep, and I told her, "You're so loved, my love. You're so loved." That part of me that thought she wasn't loved, because when you go through a breakup and it's not your decision, a part of you is wounded, think that you're not loved. So I know that I took that from my mother. When I lived with my parents, their story unfolded. It told me what happened. And I just have so much compassion for this part of me that thinks she's not loved. My mother, when she had me in her belly, my father wasn't there. I don't know the full story, but she had to walk in pain to the hospital for hours. I think it was like over an hour walk, or 2 or 3 hours walk to the hospital, because she was in the jungle, and she had to walk to the clinic herself. My father was not there, and she was like, why is he not here with me? I'm not loved, I am abandoned. She believed that, and she carried that, and I was in her belly. So that belief is running deep inside me, and that's why I created my past relationship like that, with the belief that I wasn't loved. And so I created those kind of relationships. But anyhow, when I felt the pain yesterday of the breakup, and I actually, I really felt pain, and I remembered to really, in the moment, repattern, remember, remind this part of me, you are so loved. I'm here for you. I'm here. I will never leave you. You're so loved, my love. You are so worthy of the best love, and I'm here for you. I am your best love. I love you so much. And I also spoke from that place of wholeness, that that place that is unbreakable, that place that is so, that is divine, this divine place inside of me, this, the wholeness, the place that is unbreakable, un um, that is whole, that is so present, that is just this power, this I am power. I spoke from that place, and I whispered something so soothing, compassionate, something so tender to her. I love you so much. You'll never be abandoned again. I'm gonna make sure of that. I promise you. I will never abandon you. And I promise you that you are going to be so loved, so well loved. I promise to you. You'll never be abandoned again. I'm here. Because I discovered my wholeness, and I spoke to her from that place. And today I feel different. I feel there's no lack. I feel if it happens again, I can come back to it, because I'm daily connected to my wholeness, to this presence of God, the creator, divine inside of me, this wholeness inside of me. It's God, like this place that's, there's no lack in this place. So I feel healed. I feel this place that is feels like she's not loved. She feels love. She feels this embrace. She feels the tenderness that I gave her yesterday. So one thing that we can do is also doing tapping like this, which I did a lot to myself. And also you can do it with your partner, like you can ask your partner to rock you. One of the things I really loved in my previous, this person, was that he would rock me, which was really beautiful. And you can do this too, just like the butterfly hug. It feels good. You can just rock yourself. I would hold myself and just rock myself in the past. But I remember that in the past I wasn't aware of this fullness or wholeness. It's something that I became more aware of since the breakup, because I awoke. I had an awakening. Oh my God, I'm living from my fears from the past, from this ego, like afraid. And every day I'm connecting more and more and more into this divinity inside of me and this wholeness inside of me. So this is what I want to share today, and I hope that it helps. And this is the first time I'm gonna say this, like, if you liked this, or if you something really stirred in you, like this video, it will really create a deeper connection to what I'm doing. I've been looking forward to chat about this today, because my state of being inside of me has changed, yes, from yesterday, from grief to feeling loved, having my own back, and knowing that the creator, God, source have my back. I feel more self-source. Like, I am the source, I am the cause. I'm no longer the effect, and the cause is no longer outside of me. I am the cause. I am the source. I am one with the source. I posted the other day, 1+1 is 1. I am one with the source. Like, so that's why this practice of the 5 pillars brings me closer and closer to source, and with so much more certainty every second day. And it's such a beautiful practice. I can tell you about the practice maybe tomorrow again for those who are interested. Leave a comment. Tell me about your wounds, how you healed, how you're feeling in your wounds. There's nothing wrong with your wounds. They're just showing you where you need love. I think everything that's happening to us is happening for us, to bring us deeper consciousness, more consciousness with loving ourselves. We are learning to love ourselves fully, loving to accept ourselves. That's the self-love. Learning to care for ourselves, self-care, because that's the self-love. Learning about our self-worth, and learning about who we truly are, the God inside of us, the wholeness inside of us, this worth, wholly, like this whole worth, that's this true identity, the source of us, who we truly are. So we're really here to learn about how to love ourselves, about our worth, and who we truly are, which is a spark of the divine. And it's more and more real and true when you really understand this power, when you really understand the power that you created. Look at your life, become aware of what you've been thinking, the stories you've been holding. It's time you can drop the weight from your field now. You can drop the weight of the past, drop the weight of the stories, drop the blocks. The old stories are your blocks, your emotional shame, all the negative emotions are the blocks to the life you want. So I am worthy and I'm held. I am worthy and I'm perfect just as I am. I'm worthy, I am perfect just as I am. I'm whole and I'm perfect just as I am. I'm whole and I'm complete. I am whole and I feel complete. I feel complete. I feel complete just as I am. I live in the end result. I live like I'm fulfilled. This is the feeling of, you naturally have this kind of feeling when you're living in your wholeness. There's nothing missing. You feel like things are complete. You're certain that everything you want are coming your way. So you're complete, you're fulfilled, you're satisfied. It's on their way. You don't need to wonder if it's gonna happen. Your manifestations are happening when you're actually. So that's the awakening that I awoke to. And I'm so thankful. Inhale. I am whole and I'm complete just as I am. I'm whole and I'm complete. I'm whole and I'm complete. I'm perfect just as I am. I'm perfect just as I am. I am enough just as I am. I am enough just as I am. I am so deeply loved. I am so deeply loved. This is the truth of who I am. I'm loved and I am love itself. I love myself. I deeply love myself and I deeply accept myself just as I am. I deeply love myself. I deeply accept myself. I'm worthy of the best. I'm worthy of the best. And my worth is not defined by my bank account, my career, my clothing. It's just, I'm worthy because I exist. I was born worthy. I exist and breathe. So it makes me just worthy because I'm a human being. Every single human being is worthy. Life, because you have life. You're given life. You're worthy. You're worthy of the best. And you are loved. You're worthy. You're free. You are free. I am free. I am free. I am held. I am safe. I am free. I am held. I am safe. I am so safe. I am safe right here, right now. I am safe. It's so important to find safety inside. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know about your story if you want. Share something, comment something, like this video. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the Creator, to Source, to God for everything already unfolding in our favor. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.